So people's opinions and your plans. Maybe a bit of discipline in this video as well. Alright, quick summarize. So hand sanitizer. You got to clean your hands before you eat your food. Preach. Actually, before we eat, shout out to Roman. I just want to bless God for this food. Thank you so much. People's plans, right? You may come up with a plan and you do it. You come up with it and you feel so good about it. Like you genuinely feel it. You can't rationalize. You can't scientifically explain why. Like it's a good plan. You just feel it. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Feeling, instincts, guts, like this sort of stuff. Yeah, and I don't know if I should eat this while I'm making a video. And so, but for example, yeah, so you have a plan, and maybe you go out there and you slowly tell people, maybe they find out, and then suddenly people's opinions, they start coming in. Everyone's opinions, good, bad, they all start coming in. I reckon majority might be, not bad, but they put you down. And that spirit that you had when you booked something is now decreased, yeah? It's gone down. And you're thinking, why is this blah, blah, blah? Why is this, like, all this stuff, right? And it's normal. When you come up with something, people are going to put their opinions on it. No matter what you do, it can be anything. When this does happen, though, you have to still be so strong enough and brave enough and still go through with your plan. There's no option. You have to still go through with it. For example, yeah. So my birthday, I can't even explain to you why. I just had to feel to book Mexico, yeah? So I booked Mexico. I went to go see a guy. I was mainly going for the concert to see the guy called Feed, yeah? But I'm sitting there in my room on my laptop, yeah? I'm feeling it. I'm playing his music and I pressed the button to book the flights. I booked it. This urge of like, I can't even explain to you, it's like, my soul and spirit got lifted up. Like it felt so good. And then slowly, I started to tell people, and I think some people did find out. Obviously, like, it's the ones who you think are gonna give you I like to say good reaction, don't usually give it. It's the people who shock you who give the good reaction, I guess, but good and bad or whatever. So like I booked it and some people found out, and people were telling me this country is dangerous. They would never go there. They would never travel by themselves. They would never book a hostel. I get why though. I understand. I'm not judging the person, but I get why. But majority of people were telling me all these things. Like they would never go there. They would never do this. They would never do that. They're like, have you thought about the risks? Have you thought about this? Have you researched that? All these things suddenly, yeah. Everything. One mum, when I told her, then she told me first that she was solo traveled for the first time a few weeks ago before I went to Mexico. And then I happened to feel to tell her, and she high-fived me, man. I felt so good, man. Like she was like, yeah, go do it. Like you'll kill it. My other mentor, he was like, he goes, it's brilliant. He goes, it's brilliant. His wife goes, that's dangerous. Yeah. And then, but she's never been to Mexico City. So how does she know? And then he was just like, don't put him down, blah, blah. And then my other sort of mentor, because I work at a gym called Ash, I was going to go for 5 days. And he goes, no, go for 10 days. He looked at the hostel, the reviews, and he was like, just do 6 bedroom instead of 10 bedroom. I felt a bit weird. I was like, is he putting me down? No, he's not putting me down. He's helping me out. So then I did. I booked the hostel and I felt good, man. So these 3 people, actually another one comes into play afterwards. And then one person I told, I don't know if this is going to go bad or not. I told him, and he gave me like, not the opposite reaction. He was like, have you thought about the risks? Like, they were telling me that they've never traveled solo. My spirit is slowly going down. And then when I'm telling him I booked this hostel, he's like, they do this, right? People do this, man. And then they'll never travel solo, blah blah. It got so bad to a point where I went home. This was before I booked the flight, and I wanted to cancel my flight. Like I was so upset. I was so down. I wanted to cancel the flight because I was like, this is killing me, yeah. And then but I didn't cancel it. I carried on, and this one lady comes in with her 2 kids, and from her surname, I think it was Gonzalez, maybe something like that. I just knew it was a different name, and I knew it was South American. I asked her like, "Where are you from?" She goes, "South America." I was like, "Oh, wicked." She goes, "Oh," I was like, I think she said Mexico, something like that, yeah. And we got along instantly. Also, remember, there are no such things as strangers. I know people say don't talk to strangers, but like, I get it when you're young and stuff, whatever. But there are no such thing as strangers. Only friends you have not met yet. That is the truth. That's the truth. There's friends who you have not met yet. And we were talking, and she was saying like she's been to Mexico loads of times. She was telling me how like she's been with her kids, how it's safe, she loves it. And then she was saying like 9 times out of 10, every country is dangerous. Every single country is dangerous. I could leave my car now, and I don't know, something could happen. But everywhere is risky, man. You don't know that. You don't know. I get some parts of the world are riskier than others. But if you're smart and you go with your intuition, you'll be alright. Like you would actually be alright, man. 100%. If you're scared to do something, but your gut feels it, sort of, if that makes sense, then you should do it. And then, like, in the end, I went to Mexico, yeah, and there were some scary parts, but I didn't die. But there were really good parts. But the fact is, I did it. And those people who put me down, who were like, "Oh, be careful, it's a dangerous city." Like, yo, like, I don't want to hear that, man. Like, I know it's dangerous. I already know that. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm being a hypocrite. I'd rather just have the positive support that I'm going, like, you know, I guess not everyone's going to do that, and I get it. But there's people who gave me the, I want to say it's negative reaction, I guess. I don't really know. Like, I just didn't like it. And afterwards when I came back, my validation for others definitely decreased. Like, I don't need validation from other people that much. But the ones who supported me, I felt so good by them. I felt so good from them that I just, like, I don't know, I wanted to tell them more. And the ones who didn't make me feel down, I just feel in my gut not to really, like, vibe with them or tell them my plans. That's just how it is. I'm not going to give a scientific reason why, because, like I said to you at the start, it's in my gut and I feel it. The moral of this is, if you have a plan and you have it in your head and you feel good about it and you do it, people are going to put their opinions on you and you may lose discipline. But no matter what, if you can stick with it and do it, you're chilling. Like, it will work. You just have to really believe in it. And, like, I said to myself, I will never, ever, ever travel solo. I would pay for people to come with me and their flights to travel with me. When I went solo, it was the best experience of my life. Like, God or the universe, my higher self, I was so scared of it, of the unknown, to travel by myself. Like, it was the best. On the other side of fear was the best thing ever. Like it's scary over here, but the dreams are the passion and everything is over here. Like, the fulfillment is over here. You just have to get past this, like fearness, I don't know, fear, and if you can get past it and go there, it's liberating. Like, it's phenomenal, man. So just remember, like, when you have something, people's opinions, they will put you down, And it's okay to disagree with it's okay to disagree with people. Like, after this trip, it's changed me, yeah? It's okay to disagree with people. 100%. Even if they, like, it's people who you won't even expect, man. They can be your closest friend, your closest mentor. They can be anyone, and you will not even expect it until you start doing things yourself and making changes from within. You will not even expect it. You will get answers from different people who you did not even know. And the next thing is, when I came back from that trip, I got offered a volunteer job to work in Mexico City on the 1st of October for 3-4 weeks as a volunteer. And she wants me to showcase my magic to the students and barbering. She said I can cut hair. And another quote I'm going to come back to is Will Smith. Imagine, so when she told me it, we're sitting there on my last day before I'm about to fly back. She's telling me, and I'm thinking in my head, there's this video I watched before I went to Mexico of Will Smith. Imagine a chessboard, right? If you could pick any piece and place it wherever you want, just do it. People pick up a piece and then they'll be like, oh no, but I can't move it there. Oh no, I can't do that. I don't know about that one. Cut that out, bro. You pick it up, you place it, and you do it. And you work backwards from that opportunity. When she told me to go to Mexico, I can work there, some thoughts were like, oh, I should maybe come back next year. I should save some money. No, cut that out. Yes, I'll come. I'm going. I've booked the flight and I'm going. I'm going on the 1st. I don't know how I'm going to make enough money. I don't know all the answers yet. All I know is my gut and my feelings and my instincts were right to book this thing. That's all I know. I may be so wrong, but I'm going with it. Like, I'm trying to be brave and go with my courage. I can't give you a scientific answer. That's not me. I go with my feeling, right? So I booked it. Now I'm working backwards. My boss, I made a video thinking that I thought I was going to get fired from work. And I said to him when I came back, he was like, how was the trip? I was like, it's very good, blah, blah. I was like, I have something to tell you. I was like, I find it hard to tell you. He goes, nah, just say it. I was like, when I was there, she'd offered me a job as a volunteer to work there. And he goes, he said this, he goes, what month is it? I said, it's next month, October. And he goes, yeah, go. Oh, I didn't even expect it. I thought, like, he might have said no, he might have fired me. And but he was just saying, like, you know, when you're back. I said, maybe November. He goes, just keep me updated. He goes, just keep me updated. And he was just like saying, I was like, will I be fired? Will I lose my job? He goes, he will always try and keep a place for me at this shop, which I do believe him. And the other thing he said is, if you're going to travel, you travel now. When you have a kid, it's harder. And he goes, if you don't do it now, you're going to do it when you're retired. And there is no tomorrow, like Rocky says. There is no tomorrow. If you want to go to that holiday or do that thing or start that business or anything, you have to start it now. Because there's no time, man. You think there's time. There's no time. Like, it's literally only now. So, like, he encouraged me, man. Like, there's so many things I want to do, and I'm thinking to do it later on, but you can't. You have to do it.